I'll let chat roll in just a second. Okay, we're live. I've got the second monitor pulled up. Give you all a second to pull back in, and then I will start the episode 4. Hopefully we can finish episode 4, 5, and hit the season 4. I'm trying to think of what else needs to be said about last episode. Oh yeah, me comparing Jones to the Clintons. That's kind of a political joke because, yeah, there's a lot of politics in this game. Thank gosh there's no politics in season 4. Okay, see y'all on. Let's start the show, as they would say.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
Hey, it's Clementine narrating.
You monsters!
Oh, his first word. So sad.
Fucking Garcias. Oh, you shook my goddamn guts out.
Oh, that's so pleasant. I love the rewatch.
Was in on it. We did it on her orders. I'm sorry.
It is too late for sorry, you backstabbing shitbag.
I'll help you. I'll tell everyone in Richmond about this.
We don't need your help.
I'm begging you.
Come on, we have to hurry.
That tastes good.
Wait a
Sounded
second.
good.
David told us to come here.
He's talking to the others now. Trust me, shit's about to fly.
I knew I could count on you, brother.
They were our family, David. How could you?
Piece of shit! I'll give you family!
I remember when arcade machines existed. Did that hot dog say $5?
Damn it. Strike one.
I'm out of practice, that's all.
Yeah, same here. I haven't held a bat since the league booted me.
Well, you got all afternoon to get back in your groove.
Oh yeah. Just holding this thing makes me feel better. You doing okay?
I've been wrestling with something.
Hey! Hey, man, you're Javier Garcia, right? The ball player? Can I
What?
get your autograph? If you could sign my baseball, that would be so awesome.
Not now, kid.
Don't disappoint your fans.
No, this is supposed to be quality family time.
I'm glad they kicked you out.
Ah, kid, you were probably gonna scalp it anyway.
You were saying?
It can wait. I gotta focus on not embarrassing myself in front of a big baseball star. Right now, I've hit no balls. I know I can do better.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. We're just having fun here, right?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, it's out of here. Holy cow!
You just had to rub it in, didn't you? Does
Of
talking
course.
like that make you feel better?
Yeah, you should try it.
Son of a bitch!
Strike two.
Man, knock that shit off. I'm serious. You just talk. It's annoying.
Oh, sorry, David. Look, it's cool you're trying to cheer me up. Really.
I still can't believe you actually wanted to come here. If I were in your situation, I'd avoid batting cages forever.
Well, thanks for bringing me anyway. I needed the distraction. Oh, Garcia's on fire!
I think your ego's boosted plenty. Next time, we go to the shooting range.
I don't really shoot.
But I do. And I'm good at it.
Ooh, Happy Gilmore.
Fuck. You gotta shut up. Stupid thing. My arm's throbbing.
Garcia takes one for the team. That's gotta hurt.
God damn it, Javi. I fucking warned you. I remember I showed you how to play this game.
Well, let this superstar return the favor. Watch this. Oh my God, the crowd is going wild.
I got it. You don't have to rub it in my face. I'm done.
David. David, what's wrong? Come back.
I came here to reconnect. Instead, you just want to show me up.
That's what brothers do.
What's going on? David, I don't understand.
You don't understand because you only think about yourself. And I'm sick of it. It's been that way for years. You've always been looking out for yourself.
You tried to help me. Let me help you.
You really want to help? All right. Drive me down to the recruitment office next week.
The army?
My job sucks. Kate and I fight like cats and dogs. I belong back in the army.
Fighting like cats and dogs in a relationship. That's what sounds like marriage in a relationship. You know, divorces were a thing back before the apocalypse happened. Why didn't you file for a divorce and give Kate custody of the kids and go back to the army? That was a thing. But I'm just saying.
I had a purpose there. I had respect.
Last time you deployed, you didn't have kids. So, whatever you do now, you gotta put them first.
I am putting them first. That's why I have to leave. Things between me and Kate have been going downhill for a while. But if I left, it seemed like that would be best for everyone. I can't keep pretending this is the life I want.
No, the kids are too young for you to leave them. You gotta be around to, coach them on stuff.
What the hell do you know about raising children, Javi? I'm not gonna lie.
Let me see here. At the time, Javi didn't know much about raising children, but when you ran away, because you saw the opportunity when the apocalypse broke out, Javi raised your son and daughter for you. That's why I believe in the whole concept, and I don't believe in the concept, I don't know why people take such high priority over blood, but this whole game proves you don't have to be blood related to somebody to raise them and to be an actual family member. Javi and Kate have been the mother and father figures since the apocalypse broke out. What did the actual blood father do? Run away, like he's trying to right now. I'm just saying, he wants to run away and probably not file for a divorce. And I'm not even going into divorce subject because that's a whole other can of worms. But I'm just saying, Dave is a bit of a chicken shit in my opinion. You don't abandon your kids. Even Javi pointed that out just a second ago, saying last time you deployed, you didn't have kids. So you doing this thing before you had kids, okay, I might bend the rules then. But you have kids now, you got to put them first. You can't just run away because you can't handle it. It's called working it out. It's really hard, very complex, because we're human and we're stupid half the time. But you kind of have to do it to make relationships work. Especially if you got kids.
If I go, it's gonna
you
be
put the
hard
kids
on
above
everyone.
yourself.
Kate may need help from time to time. You can help, right? You won't leave her hanging? I need to know that. In my mind.
I'll be there for them, since you won't. If you want to go, you should go.
Thank you. I really mean it.
Now, that wasn't exactly going to be my phrase. I would have put, yes, I'll be there for them, since you won't. Not the you should go, you should go.
Good. Yeah. We good. Come on. Let's get out of here. Buy you a beer.
Get in there.
I let you go. On the road, remember? Can't you help us
Of
now?
course I remember. It's why I haven't shot you already. That's how I'm helping you.
Joan's making a huge mistake.
No, you made a mistake when you murdered Lonnie.
Hey, everybody just take a breath, all right?
I was just trying to tell them.
And that's your mistake right there. You can't fight everybody. Understand that Joan's not looking for revenge. She just wants order. Cooperation is the name of the game. There's still a way through this.
You do anything she tells you to do, huh? Go along with whatever she says just to keep your place.
It's not like that. Joan's got a tough job. She needs all our help to keep this place safe.
In other words, she's a politician with no personal power.
Just relax and trust in the process.
This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I killed Lonnie. Christ. How could he turn on me like that?
David, hey.
I thought I had it handled. All of this is my goddamn fault.
Yep.
I should have seen it coming. But I dropped the ball. Big time.
You pushed the wrong people too far. Now we're all gonna pay the price.
After what happened with Kate, I told myself I'd go easier on people. And now this!
Easy.
I don't want them to suffer for my mistakes. Not
They
Kate.
are.
Definitely not Gabe. I keep doing this. Making the same stupid mistakes.
You didn't lose everyone. Just... well... Kate.
Kate? Really?
She's been conflicted for a long time, but she's finally suffered enough. I should have told you a long time before now. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you.
So glad she sent my own brother to break the news.
Oh great, please don't get an infection.
You need to keep yourself in one piece, David.
You bitch. I fucking trusted you!
Careful! Don't give him a concussion. I came here to talk, not fight. You're not
That's
gonna be a
all you
problem,
can do.
Are you? I just want a calm discussion between us.
You've got the guns. You set the terms.
I'm glad you're willing to work with me. People had concerns about me coming here after the way you murdered Lonnie, David. But I know what the real danger here is. And you need to hear about it.
If you know there's trouble out there, just tell us.
I'm getting to it. Those raids were unfortunate, but necessary. The real danger was another long winter.
I should have been told about this.
David, you remember how many friends we lost last year. I couldn't bear to see it happen again. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna call for a gathering in the square. The people deserve to hear a full explanation of your arrest.
And then?
Then you'll be replaced as head of security. No one's above the law, David. Not even you.
I know the laws, Joan. You're the one breaking them.
Your scheme is gonna blow up in your face. You just wait.
I really hope not. I'm responsible for the lives of everyone in this community.
What community?
Set me up. Everyone's gonna see through your lies.
I did what I had to do to keep the people of Richmond safe. They're going to see that. And they'll also see that the biggest threat to them right now is you.
Bullshit!
I understand you're angry with me, but let's talk about it in private. Bring him with us.
In a torture chair? Like Carver did?
Screw this. Gotta get out of here.
Okay. I'm gonna point something out. Joan doesn't have any personal power. She has political power. She uses her intelligence and her ways with politics to get around everything. I'm going to use my political power to blame David and Javi on this whole situation. For the raids and everything like that. I'm going to pressure Lonnie into basically accusing David in front of the council. She has nothing but political power. She is the definition of a politician. Right there. Almost everything I hate about politics, in a way, is what Joan is doing right now. And the only way to get rid of someone like her, she doesn't have any personal power. No anything. No personal power. The only way to get rid of someone like her is a gun to the face or a sword to the stomach. I'm not joking, because most politicians like her have no personal power. The only politician I can ever think of, and it's only in fiction, that worked his way around this was Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. No, not the new universe, the old EU. The ones that existed before Force Awakens, because he had two things going for him. He had personal power, because he was a Dark Jedi, he was a Sith, and he had political power, because he was in the Senate. Not only could he crush you like a bug politically, but he could crush you like a bug with lightning out of his hands. That's the only person you need to be dangerous of. Joan doesn't have personal power. So, we can get rid of her fairly easily. She don't have her friends with guns, she ain't got no way to get out. And she doesn't look like she could put up much of a forceful fight. I mean, Javi and David are very much taller than her.
Nothing useful here. Could squeeze through there.
I have a pipe.
I'm not gonna get up there from this bench.
God,
Well, that's about the kind of day I'm having.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Gabe?
Where'd they take Dad?
I don't know yet. Help me get out of here. These bars are loose. Help me pry them off.
I can't do it. Can you help?
Nice work, Gabe. Now, give me a hand. What's all that noise?
It's a herd. They're outside the walls. This way. Come on. Kate didn't want to stay at Dad's house.
Where are you taking me?
Eleanor found a place. She sent me to find you. While they hide out.
Is Kate doing okay?
Yeah, she's fine. And Eleanor's watching her just in case.
We should probably keep moving. I can't believe you found me.
I looked everywhere.
Huh. Nice work. Thank you. They still got your dad, though.
He's gonna be okay, right? I mean, these are his people. They're just arguing, aren't they? They wouldn't do anything to him.
I'm working on that. To tell you the truth, things don't look so good for him right now.
What? Then we have to help him.
We gotta meet up with the others first. All clear. Come on.
Kate keeps pushing us to leave. You have to make her stay. We have to stay until Dad's free. We can't leave Dad here. Not after we found him again.
I'll talk to her. I'll try to convince her.
Good. It's important.
Hold up.
No, that's true. Turning her into a zombie would be a good idea, but she needs to have a slow and painful death. That Joan does. Oh, look! They make graves.
Everything's gone wrong here, hasn't it? We should be safe in this town. You shouldn't be a prisoner.
We'll fix it for us. When we get your dad back and our family back together.
Okay. That's Eleanor's place. We made it.
Great. Let's get in there.
Oh crud, I was looking at the chat. Darn it.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
This wasn't so busy before. What are they up to?
Getting ready for a debate.
Come on. Let's get inside.
No, my idea would be, you string her up, tie her up, you put her right out the fence, and while the herd's out there, you slowly lower her down, and let her get eaten slowly by the herd. And then as she's getting, each limb comes off slowly, you put her down, 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 until she can no longer turn into a walker. You feed her to the herd nice and slow. That's how you get rid of her. See the bars? I can get in. Slowly raise her. Oh, they have a council. Thicker than water? Why can't you just put thicker than blood?
Still pissed at me?
Just shut up while I'm hugging you.
I just can't do this now. Oh. Hey.
Hey.
Trip. Look who's here.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, guys, you just walked in on me getting rejected by a girl I like, who obviously doesn't want anything to do with me, who obviously kind of likes this other guy right here. It's okay.
Where have you been?
In a cell.
Joan threw me and David in jail, if you can believe it.
Great. So you gave these people more reason to hate us.
What is going on here in Richmond? You know more about this place than the rest of us. What do we do?
Joan lied. She's trying to remove David from power.
Told you we couldn't trust him.
I'm sorry about what's going on with David, but we should have gotten out of here when we had the chance. We still need to get out of here, Javi. Let's go.
There's too much unfinished business here.
Javi.
Sorry. We can't leave yet.
Have you guys even looked out the window? Go look for yourself.
We saw the herd. I don't need on the nose narrative. It's big.
Oh. Holy shit.
Javi, even if you did get your brother free, you're not going to be able to go anywhere.
Look at that. We should have left when we had a chance. Now we're stuck here.
I didn't make that happen. It's not my fault.
We had the opportunity. We should have gone.
Are you crazy?
I'd rather take my chances out there than in here.
Then you're an idiot. Look at you. You wouldn't have lasted 8 seconds past those walls.
Shut it,
Seems
Ava.
like we're in danger within this place and without. I, for one, would feel a whole lot safer with a few more guns to protect ourselves.
That the smartest move to make right now? That's crazy.
If we're really going to make it out of here, we have to be ready to shoot our way out, right?
Yeah, right. Good.
You two have fun with that.
I know where there's guns. My dad showed me. There are lots.
The armory. Good idea. A small group should go.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. We'll get back here as soon as we can.
Good luck.
Come here.
Kate,
Just be careful.
Yeah, this is episode 4.
Look, Javi,
We played
I
episode
don't
3
know if you
earlier.
heard us, but I think I fucked it up with Eleanor.
We can talk on the way.
About that, I don't think I can leave this apartment with things like this between me and her. It's just not right. I know you must have at least heard something.
It happens. Especially these days. Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
Drama!
Just shouldn't have pushed it with her like I did. Wasn't fair. Too much going on already, right?
Javi, come on!
Just give us a minute, pal.
Shut
I'm
it.
sorry, buddy. I don't know what to do.
Oh,
With
give
all
it
that's
time.
going on here, everybody's feeling overwhelmed. Try to wait for the right time. Maybe she'll come around.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Good luck out there. I'll talk it over with Eleanor and watch over things here. You've got my word. I won't let anything happen to anyone.
Thank you.
Javi, come on!
Good luck.
Now here's the episode where... This is funny how this episode's structured. You have to make a few choices. One choice is you have to make Gabe think for himself and become a little more a little less reliant. You know, Gabe gets his character arc finish here. And then 2, you have to decide whether you want to solidify a relationship with Kate. Ugh. We'll see how that goes.
Stay frosty, gents.
What's that mean?
Like, stay cool, buddy.
Looks like Bob's on duty. I'll distract him away from the door and meet you inside. Be careful in there. There might be more of them.
Remember what I said about staying cool?
I've done this before, Javi.
No, you haven't, Gabe. Not really. Some decisions, you make them in a split second, and then have to carry them the rest of your life. You understand?
Yeah, I think I do.
Like Conrad, Gabe.
How can we trust Ava that she won't turn us in? Can we really trust her?
Your father trusts her, and we trust him, right?
Yeah.
Then we should be okay. I hope.
How do you know when you can trust someone? I feel like I've never really known anyone, other than you and Kate, Mariana.
Through their actions, they can try to confuse you with their words, but someone worth your trust does good things.
Makes sense.
I think we're up. She sure is a big help. Ava said it'd be this way.
It's down here. The guns are through that door.
Locked. No time to look for a key either. Have to do this the hard way.
Hold on one second. Emoji, calm down with the emojis, or I might have to do what I did earlier. Okay? Because you're breaking the chat.
Put these in your bag.
We've never done this before. Just you and me. We make a pretty good team, right? The uncle-nephew 1-2 punch.
Yeah, we do.
The uncle-nephew 1-2 punch? That's a new one.
Sorry to scare you. When we get back to Eleanor's, we need to talk to those people about doing the right thing by this place. I'll meet you at the entrance.
Define back then. I don't know much on guns other than it. That might be an AK-47. Define back then, please, because remember, this has been like, I don't know, the apocalypse. I can't use them because they. I can't use them because they. Your question's AK-47. They use on people. Well, you know. The whole gun thing, that's a conversation in itself that would be best for another stream. I don't know, but I don't think they banned AK-47s. Remember, Dustin, this happened a long time ago. Well, the apocalypse, that's not today's society, okay? The apocalypse in this time frame probably happened in the, like, 2011, 2010. So what legal matters happened way back in 2010 probably is what happened. Or whatever time the writers actually wrote the books in the time frame.
Come here.
Freeze!
Stupid kid.
Get away from him!
Javi, you're bleeding. Are you okay? Oh my God.
I'll be fine.
Are you sure? I'm so sorry.
Yes, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We have to get back to the others.
Jeez, I can't leave you guys alone for 2 minutes, can I?
He's still alive?
Yeah. Just passed out.
Starting to think siding with you might have not been the best idea. Toss Sleeping Beauty in the closet so nobody sees him. Let me see that wound. It's really bleeding. You're gonna need that taken care of. Shit. No, it's okay. Lingard and David are close friends. You can count on him to help you.
Medical facility is right nearby.
It'll be quiet this time of night, too.
Okay, but let's be quick.
Why did you leave the knife? I'm not kidding. Why did you leave the knife? That is a good stealth weapon. Gabe, you idiot. You should have picked it up.
A mile away?
Not these, but some models. Javi, it's probably best if Lingard doesn't see these guns. He and David might be tight, but he's still part of Richmond's leadership council.
I'll keep watch with Ava.
Okay.
And we know you can't trust the
Do any of them
council.
have laser sights?
And he's getting high.
Clem?
Again.
Shit, Javi, what happened to you?
Ran into a little trouble.
Wow, that looks like it must have hurt.
I just need to get it cleaned up.
You surprised me. Thought you were someone else.
Looking for something?
Sort of. I know this looks bad, but it's not like...
It's not like what?
I'm just here to talk to Lingard about where AJ is now. Anyway, I can't leave Richmond with that herd out there.
Something tells me Lingard doesn't care what you're doing.
He's been out of it since I got here.
He's alive. Poor dumb bastard.
That's gonna need more than just cleaning, Javi. I can stitch that for you. I can't promise it'll look great once it heals.
You've done this before?
Yeah, I have. On myself, actually. Much worse conditions.
In the rain, in a shed, nearly passed out. Yes, we remember season 2.
Let me see if I can find a needle and thread for that.
Clem, are you okay?
I'm fine. I started bleeding. I know, it's a thing. I've traveled with women before, and they all had it. What is it? I mean, like, why is it... I just don't understand.
It means you're growing up, blossoming into your, you know, like, womanhood. Your body is developing, and then things change, but it'll be okay.
Oh my god, I don't know if she had to talk before.
I can take you back to Kate. She can help you with,
Javi, worry about yourself right now. We need to find a needle and thread to stitch you up first.
Yeah, so it doesn't get infected because his flesh is hanging by a thread.
Wake up! Talk to me!
Dr. Lingard? Dr. Lingard? Dr. Lingard? Can you hear me?
Does he look like he can hear you?
Well, we definitely know he's been stealing medical supplies. And they don't like it when people take medical supplies.
Just pills.
I mean, what makes the Dr. Lingard so special that he gets a way of taking medical supplies?
Penicillin. Not what I'm looking for.
But she should take it to prevent infection. In case you do...
Not much left. It looks like painkillers are in high demand.
I wouldn't steal any medicine if I were you. It really doesn't go over well.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the pills back. I don't need any codeine. They do have medical supplies. It's just apocalypse medical supplies. Like what was left before the outbreak broke out. It's just medical supplies are scarce, and they don't have the means to make new medical stuff, basically. Basically, that's why this whole setting's doomed. So you're running on what was around before the apocalypse came out. And wow! Would you look at that? MaxiPad survived the apocalypse. And I'm sorry if there are any women in the chat. I did not mean to offend you. That was just a joke.
Jackpot. Needle and thread. All sterilized and ready to go. Hey, this is just what you're looking for. They help you handle it. Can take care of you.
Clementine is grateful. That's hilarious.
I think I remember how to do this.
I'm not even going to ask how those are still manufactured or staying around, but...
Okay, hold still. Try not to breathe.
Look, I know I'm probably not the best person to talk to about that stuff before.
You weren't that bad. Thanks for, you know, being here.
Basically, all this means is you could become a mom, if you wanted.
Oh gosh,
Funny.
that'd be horrible.
I already felt like a mom. Even Ava would have to admit, I was a good mom to AJ.
You were 11 when you were dealt that hand, so you...
Whoa there, Clem. It's just me.
What the hell do you want?
I'm really glad I found you. Clementine, I know this is hard. I'm so sorry about what happened with AJ. Really, I am. What happened wasn't easy for any of us.
Tell me he's okay. Please.
He's as good as he can be. Which isn't great. Look, it's not much, but... Here.
Okay, chili. Alright, I'm gonna point out something. And this is gonna sound... You know, I've called David a horrible, horrible person when it comes to being a father and parenting and stuff. Yeah, that's totally true. We can see that. But as far as a horrible person when it came to the apocalypse and some other things, yeah, so. He just gave Clem, and I noticed this a lot when he gives us supplies. He gives supplies that you definitely need to survive, almost in a merciful way. He gave her canned food, which is good for preservative, bottled water with a bottle that you can use that's sterilized properly, very useful. She already had a knife, so she left with protection, which is a good gun. Hold on 1 second here. Food, candy bars, I don't know why you would give her granola bars or whatever, that. He gave her dang good supplies to survive considering how awful he was when he kicked her out. So when I like how Avi picked when Gabe says how you can trust them through their actions. Well, I wouldn't necessarily trust David. I could trust that his actions tend to speak a lot louder than his words. In this time frame, running from your wife and kids post-apocalypse, before the apocalypse, that's horrible. Post-apocalypse, you're still a horrible thing with family, but from what I noticed when you're around other people and doing these kind of situations, you seem to be a different person. David is a very flip-flop character. That's all I can say about him. He goes from being a decent person to a horrible person. A lot. That's why he's on the bottom of the chopping block of people that need to go. Because look, he just gave her a lot of necessities to supply, and he even gave her this. AJ's drawing.
David wanted you to have that. AJ drew it just after you.
This... Thank you.
You're welcome. Consider it a peace offering. We care about you. Just try to remember that even if it feels wrong, people can still be trying to do the right thing by you. Listen, it's dangerous out here, and right now, you're hurting. Whatever you do, you can't let what happened get to you. You need to keep a level head. Plan for after that. You're strong, but that won't get you far if you don't know what you're doing.
I can make it on my own, just like I always have. I don't need anybody else.
I don't blame you. Just don't overestimate what you're actually capable of. For me, staying alive has always been about finding people I could trust as much as they trusted me. That's what the New Frontier has been. A silver lining. Made me feel worth a damn. Kept me going in the worst of times.
Funny way of showing it.
You'll find yours. I know you will. Someone, or something.
You people stole mine. You know that.
You'll just have to find something new that...
Shut the hell up!
Oh, grow the hell up, kid. You think this was easy for any of us? You're not the only one suffering. We all are. You're just not adult enough to make the tough decisions. You're gonna have to accept this world for what it is, sooner or later.
Keep pushing, and I will hurt you. I swear.
I came here thinking we could find some common ground. I don't want to be wrong. Let's at least not leave things on a bad note this time.
Stab!
What do you say? The fucking hell, kid!
Get the hell out of here, bitch.
I hope the best for you out there, kid. I really do.
Ava's right there on my chopping block list, but she's like David, she's on the lower end. But if I was put on a chopping block list, she'd be...
There's things I have to stay alive to do. So, what do you think? I think I'm getting better.
I owe you one.
Add it to the pile.
You coming?
I still have to ask Lingard about AJ.
Hello, Clementine. Javier. Thought you were rotting in a cell with David. There any chance he got out too? I hate to think about what Joan might do to him.
Joan took him before I got out. I haven't seen him since.
That poor bastard. He's not getting out. Guess there's only one sure way to get away from Joan these days.
Why do you care if David got out? He deserves what's coming to him.
If you think that, you don't know David.
I know he's the reason I lost AJ.
When AJ recovered, David was the one who stepped up. Took personal responsibility for that kid.
You say that like it's a good thing. I really doubt he was a positive influence.
David's the reason the kid's better off now than he's ever been. You can be as mad as you want about how things panned out.
Clem can be the judge of that.
She doesn't need to be. As a doctor, I'm telling you, he's in better shape now than when I first saw him.
That was because he was sick. He would have stayed sick too if I had listened to you, Doctor.
I stand by what I said.
It's worth noting, Lingard, you were high as a kite when AJ was taken away, and when you were making probably those judgments. So, and if you were to stay in this community, you need to go, because you're wasting my medical supplies on morphine getting yourself high.
If David's taken such good care of him, why did he tell me to ask you where AJ is?
Point.
That's what this is about, then. You want to know where the boy is?
What do you want?
I just want to die. I want you to inject this into me.
Why don't you do it yourself?
I can't. I'm a fucking coward. When your brother found me, he got me to care about everything I'd given up on. My life, other people, even this goddamn place. Without him around, I don't want to care anymore.
Just tell me where he is!
Hold on a second. Okay, can I ask you a question? Is tea good for you? Yes, tea is good for you, depending on if it's sweetened or not. No, take that back. Let me rephrase that. Depending on what kind of sweetener you use. Yes, tea is very good for you. It's better for you than soda. Alright. I'm gonna pause a second. Now, it gives me the choice whether to kill the line guard or not to. I'm gonna kill him because all this is basically assistant suicide. Now, assistant suicide is a really dark subject to go on, but the line guard's a horrible person, but he's a semi-decent person. There's a very gradient. Yes, I'm going to kill the doctor because he asked me to. He needs assistant and assistant suicide. That's what it is. This is called assistant suicide. In YouTube, I don't care because I'm using one of the words that are gray. But the point of the thing is, he's also wasting a lot of medical supplies because he's a drug addict. And he probably doesn't know how to get clean, and he's just apparently lost all reason to live. So even if he was to get through this whole hurdle, he would exist. He wouldn't live anymore. So by existing is where you're just there and everything's a substance. I've explained that concept before. So we're doing him a thing called mercy killing. This is basically what we're doing. We're mercy killing him. And, spoiler, he keeps his word if you do it.
I have to know.
Alright, I'll do it.
Well, where is he?
He's at the McCarroll Ranch, a few miles west of here.
He's really alive.
Don't forget to stick around to handle the after part. I don't want to become one of those monsters. Don't forget, Joan's looking for you. And your friend. You better hope she doesn't find you.
I've got it.
Stab!
Finally.
Oh.
I will say one thing. For all of Lineguard's faults, he was a fairly decent person, and he also kept his word. Like I said, he said, I'll only tell you if you assist in killing me. He does tell you if you do it. If you don't, he doesn't do it, because you didn't, fulfill your end of the bargain. So, that's the only gradient, decent thing about the doc, is he tries to keep his word.
Oh, hey.
Other than that, he's a horrible person and deserves to be X'd off in this community.
Clementine.
What the fuck are you doing here?
She's with me.
You all good?
Yeah, we're all set.
Let's roll.
Good to see you.
Gabe, we can see your crush on Clementine. She is way out of your league, buddy. I know I'm going to be able to finish this season tonight, because all that's left is next episode, and then this show's over. Well, this season's over, so I can finish it.
You're back! And Clementine.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Just surprised to see you is all. Oh, hell. You okay?
Yeah. It looks worse than it is. Don't worry about it.
Kate's lying down in the other room for a bit.
So you got the guns, huh?
We got them, all right. One for you, and one for you. I saved this one for you.
No, I've already got one.
Oh, you just kicked the puppy.
Actually, it wouldn't hurt to have another. Thanks.
Okay, now you pet the puppy.
What took you so long?
We went to see Dr. Lingard.
At night? I'm kind of surprised he was sober. It's gotta be a stressful job. Looking after an entire community?
Actually, Lingard's dead.
Oh my god.
He asked me to help him end it, so I helped him.
I had no idea things had gotten that bad for him.
He was done with all this. Why don't you go talk to Kate, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, go have the talk with Kate, please.
The sun will be rising in a few hours. Jones' people know we're holed up here, and they're gonna come looking for us. All of us.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Maybe it's not as bad as we think.
Fucking figures.
And there's no going anywhere with those things blocking our exit.
They like me, that has to help somehow.
Just 'cause they like you doesn't mean they're gonna like the rest of us.
We're sitting ducks up here.
We've still got time to get in front of this before Joan can do anything.
Yeah!
I don't know about you, but I'm not gonna sit around and wait for her to find us.
I'm liking the cut of your jib, Javi. We can't just cut and run. Not with the herd out there. Like it or not, we're fucking stuck in Richmond. Now how the fuck are we gonna put the brakes on this thing?
Joan and her people are going to be at the square, right? We need to bring the fight to them.
We go after Joan, our problems are solved.
Great. So, how do we do that?
It's a good question. Joan will probably have a full security detail with her. She'll be insulated. From us and from anybody in Richmond who doesn't agree with what she's doing.
We move in fast, guns blazing, and we take her out. Couple of bullets, problem solved.
After we take Joan out, we're gonna need some way out of this mess. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm not much of a runner.
We've got a truck. A big one. That we used to use for walker defense. It's a little busted up, but it's way better than nothing.
People are gonna be patrolling these streets looking for us. How far away is this truck?
I'll show you.
Well, that can't be
We've been
good.
expanding, pushing out further, making the safe zone even bigger. Can't promise you they've cleared all the walkers yet, but that's where the truck's parked.
I could spit and hit it.
We steal that thing, nothing will be able to stop us.
Steal what?
Hey.
Jesus, Javi, is that blood on your shirt? You said it wasn't that bad.
It isn't.
How the hell did this happen? Oh, you're bleeding right through that bandage.
Things went a little sideways at the end. Gabe got in the way. A guard came after me and he stabbed me in the shoulder.
I thought you guys were gonna be careful out there.
Hey, don't worry about it. It is what it is. Thought you knew what you were doing.
You're still alive, aren't you?
Eleanor, can you take a look at this?
As long as he keeps it clean, it should be okay.
Would you guys stop making such a big deal about it? It happened. It's over. Move on already.
I'm just trying to make sure he's okay, Gabe.
What we need to be talking about is the plan. Oh, I have a bunch of ideas. I want to be the one to go after Dad. Just give me a gun and I'll do whatever. I know the town. I know what Dad's gonna be thinking.
Hey, slow down, would you? You're getting way ahead of yourself.
Who's to say you're even coming along, kid?
Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh, this is bullshit! I'm not staying behind.
Gabe, take a breath.
He's my dad. I'm going.
It's going to be dangerous out there, and I don't want anyone else getting hurt.
If we get to save Dad, then getting hurt is worth it. It's worth dying for. This is more important to me than anyone else. I've got a gun, and I know how to use it.
Could you do me a favor and stop showing off for everybody? You're tough, okay? You can handle a lot of shit. You don't have to prove it all the goddamn time. Nobody here is gonna let you be a martyr, Gabe. Your life is precious.
Life is precious? Then how come you shot Conrad, huh? back in the tunnel, when he came after us, he tried to bargain with you. But you thought killing him would be easier.
Don't do this, kid! Not right now!
No time like the present. You shot him! You killed him!
What the fuck, Javi? Is she telling the truth? You murdered my friend?
Yep.
What the fuck did you do that for? You looked me in the eyes, man. You let me think the walkers had killed him.
He had a gun on them. If I hadn't killed him, he was gonna shoot Clementine and Gabe.
He's telling the truth. When Conrad found out that I used to run with New Frontier, he went crazy. He would have pulled the trigger, no question.
I guess we'll never know, right? Because he's not here to tell his side of things. You made sure of that. Looks like you're a pretty fucking dangerous person to be around, Javi. First you kill my friend, then you get me and my friends on Jones' shit list?
I think you need to give us some space, Javi.
Fuck that. I don't want to see you ever again. Well, maybe I'd be better off with Joan. At least I know she wants to stab me in the back. You get the fuck out and you stay gone, or I can't be held accountable. You feel me? We can take care of ourselves. Hell, we stick around you much longer, you'll probably kill us too.
Okay. I'm leaving. I wouldn't want to be around me right now either. We better go get that truck.
I'll, get my stuff. Then call you on the walkie when I see things getting started in the square.
Clem, you come with me to get the truck. Gabe and Kate, you guys hang back here. Be ready for anything.
I see what's going on. You're punishing me because I told everyone what you did, right? Screw that. I'm going to get the truck. You stay behind and keep watch.
You proved your fucking point already, Gabe. Now it's time to grow up and help us.
Hey, Gabe. Come on. I need you to watch my back on this one.
Yeah. Okay. I guess somebody needs to be a lookout.
What?
Nothing. Gabe and I will be fine back here.
Yeah, I'm just putting Gabe in his place because he's getting way over cocky.
What do you want, Javi?
I know it sucks sometimes, but you gotta be a team player. It's about thinking of everyone.
I get it, okay? Just quit treating me like a kid all the time.
Locked. We can't catch a break. Muertos would probably rip this old truck apart in seconds.
What's going on?
Thanks.
For what?
Helping out with Gabe. He's having a rough time.
Yeah, we all are. I'm just doing what I can.
Let's keep looking for that truck.
You got it.
Yeah, Clem's doing what she can because she's not a completely horrible person. Don't get me wrong, you can make some horrible choices with her. Be a horrible person, but she's managed to stay a decent person in this horrible setting that not even a Vulcan landing could fix.
What are the chances?
I'd say about 50-50.
Smart ass.
Early risers. Come on, we gotta hurry and finish before more people wake up.
What are we gonna do?
We can't start the engine. Not without attracting a lot of attention. Kate, you steer. The rest of us are gonna get behind the truck and push. See if we can't get some distance between us and them. Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
No, we don't know the number of how many guys are in there. Just like 2 guys were in there.
Turns out you needed me after all, huh? I'm just saying, I know you didn't want me to come along. If I'd stayed behind, maybe we wouldn't have been able to get the truck.
I'm glad you were here, okay?
At least you can admit it.
Yeah. Well, it turns out you're pretty useful when you actually follow directions.
Don't think those guys will be able to hear the engine all the way over here. I put it in neutral. Couldn't find an ignition key in there. Guess you'll have to hotwire it. Try not to shock yourself.
Shit. I'll need something to strip the wires.
They left all their supplies lying around. Bet there'll be some tools out there somewhere.
Just try to hurry, okay?
What the heck did he use? Oh, a hammer.
Almost there. Keep an eye out while I get it started, okay?
I'll check on the guys in the office.
Clem and I will look out for walkers.
Okay. Here goes. Wire cutter should help with this.
Ignition. What? But shouldn't have been. Okay.
Gotta connect the battery to the ignition. Let there be light.
No. Oh, great.
Oh, shit. Don't get electrocuted. Don't get electrocuted.
Javi, hurry up.
The square's a couple of blocks away. This is a good place to wait.
Do we have enough gas?
I'm not about to turn the engine off again.
What now?
We wait for Ava to call us on the walkie.
So, nothing for us to do but sit and watch the sun come up.
Well, I know we've got something important to do. I'm teaching you to play euchre.
That's not a real thing.
It's a card game. Come on, it's fun.
It's nice to be driving around with a couple kids in the back seat again. Really takes you back, doesn't it? Just you and me and Gabe and Mari.
You're right. This is nice. If I just close my eyes, we're right back where we were. All of us together.
Do what I do. Try to think about the nice stuff. Not everything that happened after.
Yeah, life's been pretty crap for a few days for them.
That's not even a good rule.
Still gotcha.
Guess he stopped playing it cool with her. In case you haven't noticed, Gabe's got a little crush on Clementine. He likes her. You get it?
I hope it works out for them. I really do. They're good for each other. I think.
Though Gabe, I take Clem's way out of your league.
Target practice.
Then skinning and eating a wild animal.
Young love. It's so normal, you know? Like, as crazy as things get, as terrible and tragic and just plain stupid, there's nothing more wonderfully ordinary as two kids falling for each other. Not that they're there yet, but to feel something that intensely for another person.
Hey, the falling in love is the easy part.
It's the staying in love part that'll really mess you up.
Yep.
It's unfair, that's all I'm saying.
True.
That they're feeling what they're feeling right now, and when that sun gets a little higher, it's right back to the fight. I just wish he could have had a childhood, you know? I wish I could have given him that. Him and Mari, both.
Now, you did the best you could, Kate. You kept this family alive as long as you possibly could. It counts for a lot.
I hope you know, Javi, having you there with me, right by my side, all this time, that's what made the difference. You're so sure of what you're doing all this for. You didn't run away. You could have.
Honestly, I'm not that sure of anything right now. I'm just trying to do the right thing here.
I get it. There's no graceful way to say this, so I'm just gonna say it. I know we've had moments, you and I. And they're always a little hot, and a little confusing, and maybe some of them haven't meant anything at all. But before whatever happens tomorrow happens, I need you to know. Whatever this thing is between us, I want to give it a chance. And I know the fact that David is back in our lives now makes this whole thing a little more complicated. But do you feel the same way? I'd really like to know before things get crazy.
Alright. Oh, man. Why do we have to play the romance game? Okay, I'll just go for yes for romance.
Might not get another chance.
Maybe something interesting will happen because of it.
We gotta try, right?
Oh my god, really?
Really?
So are we gonna... Okay. Yeah. Shit. We're doing this. You do realize we're gonna have to have a weird conversation with David, right? It's the right way to play this. He already got the sense I was pulling away. I just want to be able to tell him in person. It'll feel better that way.
I guess that, would be the stand-up thing to do.
The stand-up thing, but not the thing you want to do.
I didn't say that.
Look, I know it's not going to be fun, but it's what has to happen. Javi, execution over here. She's planning to hang David in front of the whole crowd. You've got to get over here, now. Don't bring the truck. If they see it, they'll kill him right away. If you can just get into the square...
Shit. We gotta get over there. Now.
I'm going to hang back here with the truck.
Keep the walkie close by. We'll tell you as soon as we've got David.
I'm gonna hang back here and sulk that I can't go with you.
Nothing else from Ava?
Nope. And it sounds like a crowd out there.
It sounded like Ava got cut off by something. Or somebody. Wish we had some idea of what we're heading into.
Okay, here's a good question. Who do you want to live, Tripp or Ava? Because one of them's going to die in this choice, and I know which way to make it so. Who do you want to stay alive? Bearded Tripp or Ava? Better yet, 1 for Ava, 2 for Tripp. So, Ava lives? But I let Ava live last time. You sure about that? We've already seen a playthrough where Ava lives. Alright, we want Tripp to die and Ava to live. Right, the vote has been casted. So one chat entered.
Like is the whole plan shot? Or did she just have a little setback? I hate not knowing.
I'm getting a little worried about Ava. Something must have gone wrong. Something must have happened.
We're not gonna know what went wrong until we actually do this thing. So let's do it already.
You ready?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
Glad to hear it.
Wait, so do you want Ava to die or Tripp to die? Because you're saying Ava dies or Tripp dies. I'm making it. It's going to come right up in just a second. It's a weird choice, but in the end, one of them has to die. Who do you want it to die in this choice? Ava or Tripp? It's very simple. So, Ava dies? Ava or Tripp, chat, please. I'm right near the choice. Okay, it is cemented. I cannot change again. Ava will be gone.
Can't wait for the others, can we?
For years now, Richmond has been governed by one simple principle. Strong council, strong community. But, unfortunately, the actions of one of the members of that council, our security expert, David Garcia, have put us all
She's lying to all of you!
I'm sorry to have to show you this. Truly, I am. But you all need to see. Just look what he's done.
Badger's a bag over his head.
I saw him murder Lonnie.
Joan, your point's wrong. I murdered Lineguard, I murdered Max, and I murdered Badger, who doesn't have a head anymore. The only one David murdered was Lonnie. Everybody else I killed. Quit twisting the truth.
With my own eyes, some of the best men I ever knew cut down in their prime. Is this who we want in charge? Someone this reckless, this cruel? Not if I have anything to do with it.
Can't believe this is really happening. She's gonna kill him. She can't do this to him. He's kept him safe.
I think she's bluffing. It's a scare tactic. There's no way she's really gonna execute David.
Are you sure? I hope you're right.
Javier! I'd heard you were planning to crash our little party. Why don't you come on up here? Show your face to everyone. I'm sure these people would like to hear what you have to say.
Happy to. Been waiting for this all day.
Then I'll try not to disappoint you. We both know you killed Dr. Lingard. Why,
Mercy.
Harvey? Why would you do that to us? The only surgeon in a 100-mile radius, but you didn't care about that. You thought he deserved to die.
Dr. Lingard had a problem. He couldn't stay out of his own supply. He asked me to put him out of his misery. I was only doing what he wanted.
Sorry if I don't take your word for it. Too bad you killed the only man who could back up your story. I had a very interesting conversation with your friend, Eleanor, last night. She was the one who alerted us to David's plot against Lingard. Isn't that right, Eleanor?
Really? You
She
dumb
said you were coming here today
broad.
to take me out. Add to your total. Don't know how you thought you were going to pull it off, considering it's all of us against the three of you.
If you knew what we were coming here to do, why go ahead with this? Why put a noose around my brother's neck?
This community deserves justice, and they're going to get it. One way or the other. Here in Richmond, people who put themselves before the group don't last long. Bring them out.
Get away from me.
You're making a mistake.
Okay, now you went from the diplomat to just being stupid evil.
David wanted to tear this whole place down. He told his people where to find our gun supply, and sure enough, they picked us clean. You really thought you could ride into town and stage a coup? With our own damn weapons? Something like that? I can't just let it go. You've put me in a no-win situation here. So
Technically, you put
the same
yourself.
thing to you. Both of them deserve to die for their crimes. However, Javi, I'll let you spare one of them. Just one.
No!
Hell no!
Joan! Don't!
Not after what they tried to do. You may be guilty of bringing them into this, but they chose to go along with it.
Is this the kind of leadership you've got in store for Richmond? Torturing people with your stupid power games?
Justice isn't a game, Javi. It's about time you learn that.
Joan, are you sure about this? We never agreed to killing all these people.
It's really up to Javi, isn't it? All eyes are on you. Maybe this will help you make up your mind. Boys?
Now you're being really
Come on,
stupid
Javi.
evil.
Who's it gonna be? Your friend or your brother's lieutenant?
Tripp has to live. He's invaluable.
Son of a bitch.
Javi, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Shit, I
You're
hit the
not
wrong
making
one.
David happy, but I respect you for sticking up for your own people. Shoot it.
Wait! I said Tripp should live!
You did, but there's something else you need to understand. Betrayal.
You can't do this!
Fucking figures.
I can do anything I want. You brought this on yourself. Do it.
No!
Pause. For anybody on the VOD, my chat has been split on whether to kill him. It was originally going to be Ava, but I accidentally hit Trip by accident, so that's what happened. So in the end, Ava lived.
Oh my god, they really shot him.
You need to shoot him in the head, not the neck.
Now, David, it's your turn.
I can't believe this. This is how we do things. This is madness.
You're pathetic, Clint. We trusted the process, and look where we are.
You're right.
Think about this, Javi. You know what's gonna happen here. You ready for that?
We don't murder in Richmond. We exile. That's how we've always done things. How about you take David and the rest of your people and just get the hell out? Go far away from Richmond, and then whatever you do is up to you.
I'm sure the herd outside would like that.
She thinks she's sending us out there to die.
She's counting on it.
Everybody put your guns away. We're gonna handle this peacefully.
Don't listen to them, Javi. They're fucking butchers, all of them. Shoot that bitch. Take her out. She deserves it. If you don't do it, I fucking will.
Go to hell, Joan.
God! Son of a bitch! Get back here! Gabe, I need you to cover me. We gotta make things right.
Okay. Dad needs us. We gotta get out there.
He needs you, not me. Go on.
Thanks.
Shit, I gotta help her.
We had a way out of this, Javi. Why did you have to go and shoot her? Shit, get down!
I hear gunfire. What the hell is going on over there? Are you guys okay? Do you need a pickup?
Stay away from the square. It's too risky. We'll come to you.
I can't hear you. It's too loud.
Great, the tear gas made its return.
It's Kate. She's coming for us.
Oh, God!
Javi, you've got to get over there before...
It blows up, and here comes the herd.
Kate!
Yes, the zombies have come. Now hold on a minute because alright, y'all, I'm gonna have to stop for a second so the ball will chop off right here and then we go straight into episode 5. But plus I need to edit the episode 4 thumbnail real quick. So I'm going to chop it off. Y'all can take a break for a second and then I'll be right back. It shouldn't take more than maybe 5-10 minutes, okay? Alright.